see a truck, maybe?
I do. Oh my goodness. Wow. And wow.
That's about as intense as it gets right there.
Definitely.
It's in a bad spot, man.
Dude, it just started sliding. I couldn't see nothing. I couldn't control it.
Wow. That thing is totally destroyed. Holy moly. That's certainly a doozy. Oh goodness.
This is bad.
Still fighting some snow-covered roads. It seems like, I guess this guy came in last night.
Turn right onto Faith's Way, then your destination will be on the right.
We're in between Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge right now, and we've got a truck that's, I think it's up against a tree.
That's not the road, it's the next one.
I don't know if I'm gonna have to back up there or... Some of these old back driveways and roads have just been covered, and they'll probably stay covered for, well, it doesn't look like there's any in sight because it's supposed to be 8 degrees tonight.
No, Sunday night.
Okay.
So what is today? Today's Friday, and it's supposed to be in the 50s today and not get below freezing tonight, and then the same thing tomorrow, Saturday. So hopefully by Sunday afternoon, all of this stuff will melt off before we get our next round Sunday night, and then it's going to get down to 8 degrees or whatever.
I can handle some of these snow situations and things like that, but what I do not like are the single digit temperatures, because, you know, guys, then we got to fight, you know, our water freezing up, and the trucks are diesel freezes, and hydraulic fluid and all that stuff. Everything freezes.
You've had that happen before too, haven't you? The trucks freeze up?
Yeah, water separators, guys, are very important on the diesel trucks, and I've put additive and stuff in there and thought that I was good before, and made it, you know, once the you get going down the road, the filters ice up from so draining those water separators are very important right before those cold temperatures hit. Make sure all that moisture is out of those housings, and you've got diesel clean in there to help you with that. But yeah, I made it to town once made it all the way to town, and then the housing froze up and I lost fuel, and that was a miserable ordeal.
Yeah, that was a mess. But the hydraulic, you can't really do anything about that.
Your destination is on the right.
They make additives that go in there to like thin it down a little bit to make it better. But yeah, we definitely notice more so on our snatch truck. So like the little cylinders that control the arms, those go down to about not working at all. Most of the other things are pretty good. Get things warmed up a little bit. This has turned out to be quite the experience.
Yeah. Is this it? It doesn't look like it's up against anything.
I don't think that's it.
That one's just going to be in the way, right?
It appears to be, yeah. I'm going to guess he's probably maybe over here.
Hold on,
Because that's a driveway.
There's an address here. Let me see.
So I'm going to guess it's around that corner over there to the right, because that's a dude's driveway right there.
It's a dude's driveway, isn't it? Would you like for me to get out and walk that?
Well, I mean, we're already committed. I've got firm ground over here behind me on this gravel, so I'm not too concerned yet.
Okay, well, you know what we say up here. Don't drive down any road that you're not prepared to back out of. So
I'm getting to the point where I'm not prepared to back out. I'm going to tell you right now.
Curve.
You don't like this curve at all.
And it goes up, and I see a roof of a building.
I see a truck, maybe?
I do. Oh my goodness.
I do see a truck.
Wow. Wow. And oh wow.
That's about as intense as it gets right there.
Definitely. Wow. You may as well just stop.
Yeah, because he ain't coming out there anytime soon, I don't think.
No, because you can't get past him, for one. You'd have to turn around the back on the way up here. Is it going to stay in that spot?
Am I going to stay in this spot? But you see where it got him in trouble. As soon as he got to the pavement, the gravel was okay until then. Hillside's falling down. I ain't even doing anything. Wow. That thing is totally destroyed. Steps, rockers. I'm guessing the other side's not very nice either. And I don't have my shoe cleats on. Just as what I was talking about the other day, guys. I wait till I fall to put my shoe cleats on. Holy moly. Well, that's certainly a doozy. Oh goodness. Huh. Well, I'm guessing that's the cabin up there. Really cool cabin, I think. I'm not going to walk up there to see though. At least not without shoe cleats. Wow. That's pretty crazy. I don't know. I think the conditions are still pretty bad for me to get up in this area. But let's see. I don't know if I would definitely have to get turned around. And this would all have to happen from being backed up there because I'm not getting around him. Who knows? Yeah, man, I pulled up there first. There's no way for me to get around you, so.
So, the only thing I can think of is if you could take and somehow back up and just pull me down this way.
Yeah, I mean, pulling it'd be very dangerous because once it starts sliding, it'll just slide into my truck. There won't be any way of stopping it. So I'll have to at least have an uphill pull or try to get a bunch of extra rigging to those trees or something like that. I'll probably have to get a bunch of rigging into those trees to the side to make sure it doesn't come back down the hill to me. Okay. Once we start pulling. It's in a bad spot, man.
Dude.
So
if you'll follow me, I'll show you what exactly happened.
Yeah, as soon as you got on the pavement, that's when it turned bad.
Well, I actually made it halfway up the pavement and I crawled up it like I have been doing the entire time. And then all of a sudden, all four tires just started spinning and I revved it up, just, tried to gun it and go, and then it just started sliding.
Yeah.
And I couldn't just continue to roll back because I couldn't see nothing. I couldn't control it.
Yeah.
And then it just wanted to go off that way. So I know this is the worst thing to do is hold your brakes. But it was either that or I just go flying down this thing and really mess it up.
Yeah.
So I just held my brakes and I was on the phone with my dad the whole time and I was like, this is bad.
Yeah, man, that's a tough one there for sure. It could have been a lot worse, but yeah, there's nothing you can do. Ice is, you're at the mercy of where that thing stops at. There's no, But yeah, I mean, I could try to get set up here and get back to him. Like I said, I'm gonna have to get a bunch of rigging up into those trees and try to get it spun around safely because there's no way I'm getting around you.
I mean, unless I could get it back a little bit more, but then there's a chance of it.
Just keep on going down. That would be very bad. Yeah, we wouldn't want that for sure. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely try. I'm gonna have to see if I can get turned around somehow. And
yeah, that's fine. And this was another thing that I didn't see until just now. The only thing that's holding my truck up is the middle of my truck.
I know the running board is dug into that concrete. That's the only thing, and it's got it bent up into that. I seen that. It's kind of cleated in on that corner.
Which it is broken, so you should be good on that.
Yeah, like I said, that's going to be the main thing is getting it secured because, once that thing comes loose, there's absolutely nothing holding it.
Yeah, and you can come right here, and it's the underneath, like the frame of the truck is on the concrete as well.
Yeah, it's dug in pretty good there on the. You got lucky, my friend.
And the people that own the place said that they sent out somebody to pour salt. And they said they didn't have enough salt. And so they couldn't do anything, that they hope the tow truck can do it. So, look, do what you got to do, man.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, they got you out here. And
I mean, hopefully just save your receipts, because your insurance company should reimburse. I mean,
yeah,
they're going to be very happy that we save a $70,000, $80,000 truck. They're not going to want.
Yeah, this one's 60, but yeah. Yeah, they just told me that I need to have the invoice.
Yeah.
And
yeah, we'll make sure we get you all that stuff so they can get you your money back, and hopefully get enough relief on it where we're not. I don't think you've got any paint just yet. That light looks a little close, but I don't think that light's hurting anything.
I can move the light, but that bar is, it's gonna screw it up. But I've done got to get it to a body shop anyway, because of I've got to send it to Toyota for the Predator rails.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if you noticed this either, but you'll have to get this tree out.
Yeah, that tree's up into the well.
Right. When I tell you, I was just like, you can see where I.
Oh yeah,
it right there.
Yeah.
And they didn't tell us that it was this steep as well.
It's this crazy steep for sure.
And we showed up and we was like, oh crap, we're glad that we didn't drive my wife to that four.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been fun at all. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but that's a heck of a grade, man. That's probably 8-9%.
Yeah. And last night it was way worse than this. And the first time it went right up it. And it was in 2-wheel drive when it went up it.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as we've got some dry conditions, it's not that big. But yeah, any sort of rain or snow, ice is definitely no match for any of that stuff. But yeah, we'll see if we can get that tree cut out of the way. We don't want to damage the bedside, and if it's not damaged it yet, then we might be good. We'll get it cut out of the way so it's not getting into anything.
And you don't think the drive shaft's in or anything like that, do you?
That I don't know. I've not looked underneath of it.
The whole middle is just sitting there.
Yeah. Probably won't know until we get it lifted up and we can see up underneath of it and see. And then hopefully not. Most of these are all aluminum drive shafts, so they don't take a lot of abuse, man. Once they bend and twist pretty easy.
Yeah, so if it is pretty jacked up, I guess I'm going to have you tow it to the nearest Toyota dealership or something like that, and then I'm going to have to ride with y'all to get a rental to come back and get my wife and dogs. So.
Let's see what's going on there. Okay. Well, hopefully it's not, but we'll see if we can get it recovered first, and then after we get it out of here, then we'll see what we got. But we definitely need to get it secured to some trees so it doesn't move any more than what it has. Looks like I got some options, but we'll see. But yeah, I mean, it'll take me quite a while to get some rigging.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It is what it is. It was my screw up, so.
Well, I mean, that's what insurance is for, man. They'll take care of you. Just make sure you save all your receipts for everything, rental cars or any of that stuff. If we get into that, just save all of those receipts. And I mean, maybe your cabin people will help on some of that stuff, because
they refunded the whole trip.
Okay, well that's good. That's good. They're good people.
Yeah, that helped out quite a bit.
Yeah.
Do you think it will be better to take it up that way?
We're probably going to have to just back it back down once we get it up onto this thing.
Okay.
We'll probably just be backing it back down. That's going to be the safe bet, because I still don't know that I trust that corner right there.
Yeah.
I couldn't walk on it, so I wouldn't want to drive on it.
Yeah. See, last night I couldn't even walk up that side.
Yeah.
And so like I said, I had drove up it 2 or 3 times, and then so the sheets was dirty, so we had to go get more sheets.
Yeah.
Well, when I came down, jokingly, I know this is not what you're supposed to do, but when I got right here, I barely mashed my brakes just to see if it was snow or ice or if it was slush.
Yeah.
And I started sliding that way. Well, then I gunned it, or not gunned it, but gassed it and got it back on track.
Yeah.
By the time I got back from Walmart, which is 20 minutes from here, this was completely frozen over.
Yeah, it doesn't take long up here, man. We got down 24, I think, last night. So all of this stuff, so when it melts, all that water comes down, and then at night it freezes, and it's like a skating ring. And it doesn't take long for it to do that up here in these back, because it stays cold in this valley for sure.
I obviously, you know, like we didn't expect no snow. Like this was from a week ago.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, these low-lying areas, man, they'll stay covered up like this for weeks. They just don't get any sun, so. But yeah. Well, let me get turned around and see if I can get up here and get some of this equipment strung out and see what we can do.
If you see a wallet under the truck or anything like that, it is mine.
It's yours?
Know when to find it.
Okay, well, we'll get it up in the air and secured so we can look around underneath of it, and hopefully we'll be able to get all your stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, give me just a bit. Yeah, no, you're good.
Was because of the salt that they was going to be using. They said that the more salt that they had to spray, the worse or the more expensive it was.
Yeah, some of these areas you just don't know how far back you got to be able to get the truck. But the worst part of yours is just going to be all the rigging to be able to make it safe, because we can't get on the other side of it.
Right.
And it makes it tough, because we just want to be safe. I can't, you know, if I was just to start pulling and it come down, and it would take, yeah.
You can see that right there is just glossed.
Yeah, that would be I'd be a no good. But yeah, we'll get up here and get set up and see what we can do. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, I wouldn't mess with it if it's. You got a truck to hold on to, you might be okay.
Yeah. I'm going to turn PTO back on so that I can get extend the boom a little bit, then I'll get you a winch.
Okay.
My dad thought I was going off the cliff.
Man, I don't know how you didn't do worse. You know, it seems like
I would rather it just
yeah, it's in a bad way right there for sure.
no matter what I did, it just wanted to keep going that way. It could have been much worse if it could have flipped down the hill.
Oh, for sure, man. A fair amount of slack. I still don't know if I like it, but my next option is way too far away. Yeah, I'm hoping to just pick up the back end and spin it to us. Yeah.
See if you can pull up that landscaping part.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get that, and I'll have to cut a tree. There's a tree inside the fender well on the other side.
Oh no. What's that? I'm sorry you're in this position. That had to have been just terrifying.
Oh, and it is. And guess what today is? My birthday. So.
Happy birthday.
My wife's so bad, she's like, we're just going home as soon as I get
Oh no.
I was like, that's fine with me. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm just wanting to go home.
I hate that for you guys, man. That's
Cool one.
We got here yesterday.
oh my goodness. You at least gotta have some fun.
Well, we got our dog with us, so we can't do too much.
Yeah.
Just don't go with it.
Yeah, at least you guys are safe.
I'm gonna pull on this so I can get this tight before you start cutting.
Yeah.
Pull on red.
I really don't care about red, really just green. And we'll have to be way boomed out farther. Probably all the way, actually.
And you are cutting that tree out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that out of the way. We don't need that thing tearing up anything. You can go off PTO.
I don't even know how that got in.
Yeah, that's in a worst way, isn't it? I'll hit PTO if you can. I'm ready to do this. So that's frozen. I'm gonna get a low pull and try to get a bumper hitch on this to spin the back around. I think the bumper hitch is on the other side. I got it. Yep. It's close. I'm gonna spin the rack end the rest of the way around to me while I've got a hook, and hopefully we can go back down the hill.
There's a good sized rock underneath the, it looks like it's gonna miss though.
Another snatch block. I got it. I'll trade you.
I got it in my hand.
Oh, scared me.
I thought I was done for. Picking up the pieces.
I'll just take, if you just want to let out on this one.
Make sure it's the right one.
Actually, I'll just go straight to it. Yeah, you can tighten.
Look, do you want to hold on to it while I tighten?
No, it'll be okay.
I'm just gonna get out of the way. Red's on the back.
I think that'll be okay.
I just thought about something. It's still a 4-wheel load.
It's okay. Yeah, I'd rather it be, and it stays better for me.
Okay. I was just making sure it wasn't about to.
Yeah. No, we should be good. Okay. Hey, see if ease off on green.
If I ease off on green, it'll be close to the boom. I can try. I'm gonna go real slow.
Okay.
Coming in.
Yeah, that's good. All right. Yeah, we're gonna stay, so we'll try to get hooked up, and then I'll get down the hill, hopefully. Woo, woo. Yeah, I think we can wiggle around enough to get it back down.
When you get it back down there, I may back up through this if I can.
So you can get your stuff. Yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to carry that stuff down. That's talk about a recovery that's inches to spare. That's the one. Yeah, I'll put this one back up.
Do you think that'll back down out of here?
It should. I think it'll be okay.
Alright. I don't think it's gonna stay. The back tires are sliding.
I know, there's a bunch. They're everywhere.
That's the best part about snow. You can see all the animal tracks.
You think it can hold like once y'all got it pulled out and I'm back up, hold up this stuff?
I think it will if we stick close to that side over there. My truck's probably a little bit heavier, so I think that's why it was trying to slide. But if we put you off to the corner, I think you could probably back up right to that pavement end.
So his front tire's in the grass right now, in the leaves.
Yeah.
And that's a good spot for it.
Yeah, just if you put one tire over here in that melted stuff over there, you'd be fine, I think.
Well, I'm not going up the hill.
No.
Yeah.
But I do need to get it as close as possible without sliding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
get this truck out of the way.
It does, but it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
just 'cause I can't see.
It should have a pretty good skid plate on it. Oh yeah, I think you'll be okay. Yeah, it looks like it got your muffler.
Which, is that gonna hurt it?
No, it won't hurt a thing. And it looks like it got a little bit of that, but the gas tank's plastic, so you're good there. Because it's right where it hit was above the frame. But most of it looked like it got your, but I don't think it hurt anything. Luckily, everything else is above the frame rail. I think you're okay, man. I really do. Do you want to try to pull forward and see what it'll do, or do you want me to?
I want you to.
Okay. Are the keys in it? You've got the keys. All right.
After last night, I don't trust myself at all.
Oh, you're okay, man.
I was traumatized.
No, you did good. So it's got some traction control lights and some ABS lights, but they should go out
When I take it out.
when you go out of 4, and you might have to drive for a couple of miles, but once it sees that everything is rolling the same, then all those lights should go out. Okay. But it won't prevent you from going home in it. You know, it might just be an annoying light, but they should go out once you're.
Now I didn't bust no radiator or nothing.
No.
I smell.
No, it was cold. It's burning all the moisture off of it. Yeah, it was just a little cold. Once it warms up. No, I think your front end was way high, so I don't think anything up there would be any problems. But yeah, I mean, just a couple of bumps and bruises, and
well, to come out of it with just bumps and bruises is perfectly fine.
yeah, at least you're not renting a car to go home.
I do need to see. How do y'all accept payment?
We can do card.
Okay. I've got to find my wallet.
Yeah, that's what you were saying. You were hunting for your wallet. I didn't look up there under it, but and I could do card over the phone too if
I have my car. Oh, there it is.
Find it. Shoo! Goodness, that's good news.
Where's that?
And I'll get you this receipt, and I'll go ahead and get down. You're still going to try to turn around and back up here?
You think I would be able to, or?
I don't see why not. I think you'd be just fine. I'll get my truck out of the way, and then I'll stick around to make sure you're up here. That way when you leave, you can just drive straight out.
Right, because I don't want to back out.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to do anything extra. Because this corner right here's...
See, I can drive it down this corner very easily. But
yeah.
Drive, not back up.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll make sure we get you turned around. That way you guys can just scoot on out. You don't need any more drama for the
No.
Wow. You did good, man. That could have ended way worse off that corner over there, so see if we can get this thing backed up. Okay guys, heading back down off of that disaster. Happy birthday to that guy. You know, what a horrible deal. You know, they come to celebrate and end up with what they had there. I don't know if you guys caught the first part of that, but he said the sheets were dirty, and he left to go to Walmart to get some sheets, and then the 20 minutes that he was gone was the difference between him getting back up that driveway, and he ended up, you know, obviously not. You guys seen what was going on, but they're done. He said they're supposed to be here till Sunday. He said, but they've decided to just leave.
This is Friday.
Yeah, so their whole trip, their whole weekend getaway is kind of soiled on that one. But I mean, stand up, I guess, on the Airbnb people. They refunded the whole trip, is what he said, and at least he's not down with that. And then hopefully look like some running boards, and I don't know, maybe a bruise or so, but it all in all, he's driving it home.
He did have some damage on the bedside where it got into that tree. There were some scrapes. I don't know if there was a dent or not. It's hard to tell on white.
On white, yeah.
And there were shadows and stuff, so it's hard to tell. But
he might have had a few, but it's nothing that's major. No major damage. They can get that ironed out. And he had a few lights on from where he was sliding, but hopefully all those traction control lights and things like that will go or reset once he gets on the road and moving. And I get that a lot. Even the stuff that we tow. You know, if two wheels are on the ground and it happens to see some weird, it'll set off that traction control light, and sometimes it takes it's usually about a mile down the road after everything is rolling the same speeds, and it'll recalibrate and reset. So I'm not really concerned about that. I bet he'll be good there. But what a deal! That was a tough one. We couldn't get in front of him, and we had a tree that helped, and we were able to get it spun right there where it was at. And
I was really impressed with that tree.
Yeah, me
I
too.
thought there's no way that tree, it did not move an inch, did not budge.
It was a good hardwood tree, I think.
I know, but it was like perched in that bank.
I know.
You know, when I was and I mean, they had cut that recently. I mean, that looked like a new build, so that driveway had been cut recently. So
yeah,
I was concerned about that.
But what a deal! What would we do without trees? That's for sure. Any of you guys that are building any of this stuff, leave as many trees as you can, especially on the driveway. But we'll, golly, here we are into the traffic. I don't know what's going on. But we're going to get on back into town, get our butts back to work. Looks like there might be a crash.
COVID said that he saw Holly with a motorcycle pulled over on his way back through. So somebody's motorcycle might be getting towed. But there might be a crash too, I don't know.
It's got some pretty serious traffic going on for off season. And this definitely is off season, guys. If you're coming to vacation, you can get a lot of things done. Unfortunately, a lot of stores close for remodels and re-cleans and deep cleans, and I'm going to.
You can't get over yet.
Give her some space. It's the pull over, slow down, move over law, guys. Come on. I don't want to be out here sitting with.
Oh, well, Holly must have taken someone to jail. Because that was not Holly.
Yeah, that was a lone motorcycle, and somebody's having a bad day on their. They thought, man, it's 50 degrees out. I'm going to get the bike out.
I thought you were going to say that was a Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger. That was definitely a Lone Ranger too. Lone Ranger and a lone bike. But you still have to have license and insurance, even though you're going to take your motorcycle in January on a quick cruise down the.
Yeah. Oh, there's somebody else over here. 2 more Rangers over here with another bike.
It's all coming together now, huh?
I see. The pieces are just falling into place.
I bet they took off, tried to get away. And I don't know, guys. Hopefully everybody's safe. We might get the call, we might not. But that's definitely, somebody's in big trouble back there. And with that being said, we're getting back to work. Stick around, stay tuned.